Hello, I'm Sandy Potter.
I'm Michael L., and welcome to Ageless Living.
Well, Michael, with everything we're all hearing in the news lately about the coronavirus and other communicable diseases, we really wanted to dedicate this episode to assuring our Masonicare family and friends that we are focused here on preparedness and prevention.
Absolutely, and there are everyday things that we can do to kind of help prevent it, proper hand washing, things that can really help our communities to stay healthy.
Yes, and ironically, we had already pre-taped a segment to air today about proper hand washing with one of our wonderful nurse educators, Karen. Let's take a look. Karen, thank you so much for joining us.
Oh, you're welcome.
Hand washing, it's such a basic life skill. I know my young preschool children are learning that now, but it's plays such an important part in keeping us all healthy.
It does. As a whole, as a community, all of us need to remember to practice hand washing on a regular basis throughout the course of the day. Whatever you're doing, there are so many chances to get something on your hands that may be an organism. Germs can live on fomites, which is just any kind of countertop or any kind of handle for hours or days, depending on what it is. And it's just so important to be able to wash your hands effectively to rid yourself of those organisms, because all of the things we come into contact with throughout the day really can do a number on us, especially in today's world.
Absolutely, and of course here at Masonicare, our staff takes this extremely seriously for the safety of our residents and our patients.
In the sense that our residents are, by definition, older, their immune system is not as well equipped to bounce back from an insult as ours might be. The older a person gets, the more difficult it is, and in that sense they have to really work hard to recover from an infectious process. So healthcare workers are probably the biggest source of infection for them, because we're out and about in the community, and then we come to work and we're taking care of our residents, and it's very easy to transmit something. Even though you may think you are practicing good hygiene, it's vital to practice hygiene all the time, in between every exchange with a resident.
Sure.
For their safety.
Yes. So take us through the do's and don'ts. What are the proper best practices for hand washing?
I would say the best way to hand wash would be to get the water to a nice temperature. It doesn't have to be too hot, it doesn't have to be too cold. It needs to be comfortable for you. So you're going to get your hands wet and get the soap, and then you're just going to wash and work up a lather. Get in the nail beds and between the webs, around the wrists. Okay, get yourself a good lather worked up. Nail beds between fingers, wrists, 20 seconds total or more if you feel the need. You're going to rinse in a downward motion. Okay, until all the lather's gone. And then what we'll do is we'll open the door with a paper towel, because this could have infectious materials on it, seeing as you touched it with a dirty hand. That is my recommendation for the safest way. According to the CDC, that's pretty much the gist of it.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much
for
this
welcome.
Reminder. It's a very important lesson.
Okay.
It's especially important in these months when germs can be a little extra pesky.
Yes.
So we appreciate it.
We're all indoors, and it's a little tougher to keep it going. But thank you very much for having me.
Here's to good health.
And now, let's take a look at what's happening around Masonicare.
Our Social Accountability Committee has organized a sock drive that runs through March 20th. Donations of new men's, women's, and children's socks will be donated to local homeless shelters and can be dropped off at any Masonicare affiliate. Please contact Audrey Grove at 203-679-6907 with any questions. The Business Council of Fairfield County recently named Masonicare a Platinum-level Healthy Workplace honoree for 2020. Thank you to our dedicated wellness team and all who helped to create a healthy workplace for our team members. Masonicare celebrated the launch of our new CNA training program, CNA Reach, ready to enter a career in healthcare, and recently welcomed its first 3 Masonicare employees to the program: Environmental Services staff Nadia and Tiara, and waitstaff team member Alexia. And now, we want to hear from you, our Masonicare team members and our community. If there's something exciting going on that you'd like to share, feel free to send us a few photos and some information to news@masonicare.org, as we're always looking to highlight what's going on at Masonicare and within our communities.
Thank you so much for watching this edition of Ageless Living.
We look forward to bringing you more stories about living well as we take this journey together.
And until next time, remember, be ageless. Bye.
Bye.